F1 Team Radio moments that deserve an Oscar.
What an idiot!
Oh my lord, Max! Oh my
Big crash, it is Charles Leclerc.
I am stupid.
It's the Renault of Hulkenberg.
I'm hanging here like a cow.
Yeah.
Get me out of this fire.
Hey! Steering wheel, somebody tell him to give it to me.
Welcome to the glorious, terrifying, and utterly unhinged world of Formula One. Now, you might think F1 is all about aero efficiency, tyre degradation, and precision driving, and you'd be right mostly, but peel back that polished, high-tech veneer and you'll discover a raw, unfiltered realm where nerves fray, tempers explode, and grown adults occasionally sound like toddlers who've misplaced their favourite toy.
What a
Oh, I'm out! Crash! Somebody hit me in the rear!
We're talking about F1 Team Radio. This isn't just communication, it's a direct feed into the souls of drivers pushing the limits at 200 miles an hour. It's where the glamour fades and pure human emotion takes the wheel. Forget the Oscars, the Emmys, the Golden Globes, because those awards are for people who pretend to be under pressure. Tonight, we're diving into the performances that truly deserve a golden statue. The dramatic meltdowns, the savage clapbacks, and drivers going full Shakespeare. Sometimes with a few extra expletives thrown in for artistic flair. Get ready, because these are the moments that make us love F1 even more. The meltdowns, when pressure boils over. Our first nominees embody the very essence of human frustration, pushing the limits of politeness, and sometimes the very definition of a coherent sentence.
Where is this guy blind?
This award celebrates those moments when the pressure cooker of F1 boils over, transforming calm professionals into screaming toddlers. Just very, very fast screaming toddlers. Take Sebastian Vettel, for instance. A four-time world champion known for his meticulousness, but also for his incandescent rage when things go wrong. His 2016 Mexican Grand Prix outburst, directed at race director Charlie Whiting, remains a masterclass in aggressive politeness, descending into pure fury. Imagine the scene. A championship on the line, backmarkers in the way, and Sebastian just snapping.
Ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. Honestly, lost a second for nothing. Flag. I mean, it can't be true, can it?
Pure Shakespearean tragedy right there. The emotional arc, the escalating fury, the polite inquiry escalating into a full-blown declaration of war on a backmarker. A truly immersive performance. Another master of the mid-race panic attack was Romain Grosjean. While he's thankfully moved on to other racing pursuits, his time in F1 often felt like a series of increasingly frantic distress calls, culminating in moments like this engine failure.
Okay, we are looking at it. So far, we haven't found anything. I'll let you know as soon as we find something.
I'm losing 3/10 plus 0.9.
The sheer terror in that voice. It's like watching a horror movie where the monster is your own engine. A truly raw, visceral display of automotive betrayal. And who could forget Pierre Gasly in his early career? Especially when the elements conspired against him. He gifted us some truly unhinged, rain-soaked rants.
But what the? Yeah, what is this tractor? What is this tractor on track? This is unacceptable. Look what's happened. Can't believe this.
The desperation, the frantic repetition. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the sound of a very expensive car being driven by a very, very unhappy human in conditions better suited for submarines. These moments are a stark reminder that even the best can be pushed to their absolute limits. And the Oscar for Best Dramatic Performance in a Meltdown goes to Sebastian Vettel. His sustained, multi-level rant truly captivated audiences worldwide. Outstanding achievement in Savage Clapbacks. Engineer Driver Edition.
Go to the finish line, keep pushing. Go to the line, keep pushing. Go to the line.
Beautiful work. Top man.
Get in there! Let's go, boys!
Our next award celebrates the gladiators of verbal jousting, the linguistic assassins who deliver cutting remarks, perfectly timed quips, or just blunt truths over the radio. These are the moments when wit triumphs over wisdom, and sometimes politeness. Let's start with the undisputed champion of radio curtness, a man whose entire personality seems to be a single, perfectly delivered eye roll, Kimi Räikkönen. His interactions with his race engineers were always a masterclass in minimalist communication, especially this iconic moment.
Safety car, honesty, and there is a lot of debris on the track.
I know, because it just happened.
I know.
simple, elegant, and devastating. He knows what he's doing. Don't interrupt the Iceman's flow. Then there's the man often on the receiving end of dramatic pleas, who occasionally has to inject some brutal reality. Max Verstappen's race engineer, Giampiero Lambiase, aka GP. He's the straight man to Max's occasionally frustrated genius, and his delivery is pure gold.
In losses to Lando, turn 2, turn 6.
Yeah, my tyres don't work, mate.
Just information, Max, that's all.
Yeah, same for me.
That's how you shut down a millionaire racing driver in 2 words. A pure, undeniable, calm down junior. Even the seemingly benign communications can hide a subtle dig. Take Lewis Hamilton and his long-suffering engineer, Bono, Peter Bonington.
I think something happened to my left tyre also. Okay, copy, same again. So Verstappen 30 seconds behind.
We're aware, Lewis. The calm acknowledgement of a well-known fact is the engineer's version of duh. These exchanges prove that even in the heat of battle, a well-placed word can be as powerful as an overtake. The Oscar for outstanding achievement in savage clapbacks goes to Kimi Räikkönen for consistently being the most effortlessly dismissive human on the airwaves. Most riveting existential crisis, mid-race edition. This category honors those moments when the immense pressure of F1 leads drivers to question everything: their car, their team, their life choices, or even the very fabric of reality. These are moments of profound self-reflection, often accompanied by heavy breathing or a sense of utter despair. Our top contender for unraveling mid-race is none other than Fernando Alonso. His tenure at McLaren Honda was a goldmine of existential dread, none more iconic than his declaration of engine inferiority at his home Grand Prix. A cry of pure, absolute heartbreak, captured for all time.
Engine. GP2.
You could feel the weight of 1,000 lost horsepowers in that single, exasperated sigh. It's the definitive performance of automotive betrayal. Then, there's a man who, despite winning nearly everything, sometimes sounds like he's just trying to figure out if he left the oven on. Lewis Hamilton. When he's leading by a country mile, he often sounds bored.
Are you upset with me or something? You're not answering the question. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm just asking, am I a minute behind, or...?
The casual nonchalance of absolute domination. Is he bored, or is he genuinely having an existential crisis about the lack of challenge? We may never know. And finally, a moment of pure physical agony, combined with disbelief, from Daniel Ricciardo after a particularly brutal braking zone.
Someone hit me.
Yeah, I'm still we're looking at it.
Is that who I think it was?
Yes.
Sore loser.
The sound of a man discovering the true cost of deceleration. A poignant reminder that F1 drivers are, in fact, squishy human beings, even if they sometimes act like machines. These crises are the moments where we truly connect with the human element of the sport. And the Oscar for most riveting existential crisis goes to Fernando Alonso. His GP2 Engine rant is a timeless masterpiece of suffering. Best Supporting Actor, Race Engineer Edition. Behind every great driver is a calm, unwavering voice, a lighthouse in the storm, a therapist, strategist, and occasional babysitter rolled into one. This award celebrates those unsung heroes who keep the million-dollar talent from completely going off the rails. The gold standard of soothing voices has to be Peter Bonington, aka Bono, Lewis Hamilton's longtime engineer. No matter the chaos, Bono is always there, ready with a plan and a calming tone.
So box.
Keep it staying out.
No, stay out. In.
Hey, man.
No, sorry. Hey, just go.
I was at the entry, man. We're in trouble.
Negative. So staying out.
It's almost hypnotic. You hear Bono, and you suddenly feel like you can drive an F1 car. His consistent, unwavering calm is a masterclass in race control. Then there's the tough love guru, the man who tells it like it is, even if it's not what his driver wants to hear. Giampiero Lambiase, GP. Max Verstappen's engineer.
The main losses to Lando, turn 2, turn 6.
Yeah, my tyres don't work, mate.
Just information, Max, that's all.
Yeah, same for me.
Direct, no-nonsense, and utterly effective. It's the equivalent of a parent telling their kid to just eat your vegetables. And finally, a shout-out to Julien Simon Chauton, Kimi Räikkönen's former engineer, the man who managed to have actual conversations with the Iceman, a feat worthy of a medal in itself.
Massa has a drive-through penalty.
Why do we have a drive-through?
Massa has a penalty. Massa.
Okay.
That "Okay" from Kimi after such a simple exchange is a testament to Julian's extraordinary patience and communication skills. These engineers are the emotional anchor of the team. The Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, Race Engineer Edition, goes to Peter Bonington. His consistent, unwavering calm is a masterclass in race control. Lifetime achievement in profanity, unbleeped or implied.
Hey, this is guy blind? For f***ing sake, man! What the f***?
This is where we celebrate the raw, unfiltered linguistic brilliance that sometimes escapes the human mouth under extreme duress. While often censored for broadcast, the implication of what was said, or the sheer animalistic frustration, is enough to earn an Oscar. We're nominating the masters of the unbleeped or powerfully implied outburst. Our first master of the unbleeped or powerfully implied outburst is the infamous Romain Grosjean. While his specific words are often bleeped, the sheer volume and tone after any incident left little to the imagination.
What the f?
Are you okay?
Yeah, but...
You just know what he's saying, don't you? A performance so potent, it transcended language barriers. A man who believed every other driver was intentionally trying to ruin his day. Sebastian Vettel, yes, he's back for more.
What the f*** are we doing here? What is stupid action? I'm going home, you.
The sheer disdain, the theatrical exasperation, a true artist at work. And finally, for his consistent ability to sum up complete frustration with a single guttural sound. Max Verstappen.
4, and we've already got high drama here.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything there. Sake.
Well, I mean, oh, Max, yeah, Max was completely...
That's the sound of 1,000 Dutch engineers crying out in terror and suddenly silenced. It's concise, it's effective. These unfiltered moments are a powerful reminder of the raw human element at play. And the Oscar for Lifetime Achievement in Profanity goes to Sebastian Vettel for his sheer variety, consistency, and dedication to the craft of cursing at inanimate objects and slow drivers. Best Original Score, The Sound of Utter Despair. This final category is a tribute to the raw, unscripted soundtrack of F1, the sounds that evoke true emotion without a single word. These are the groans, the sighs, the frustrated silence, and the symphony of mechanical failure that speaks volumes. Our nominees have truly mastered the art of the sonic breakdown. First, the agonizing sound of a driver knowing they've made a mistake, often after a lockup or a spin. The frustrated sigh and intake of breath.
5 second time penalty for the incident at turn 1. Head down.
Oh, that is lovely.
No comment.
It's the universal language of self-reproach, perfectly performed. Next, the eerie, heartbreaking sound of a flat-spotted tire, followed by the desperate plea for salvation.
Lewis Hamilton's gone off. Lewis Hamilton's lost it.
That screech is the sound of a championship hope taking a violent detour. And finally, the moment of pure animalistic frustration when everything goes wrong, captured without dialogue.
What did you do? Unacceptable.
The raw, unfiltered noise of despair. It's a symphony of suffering, and we wouldn't have it any other way. And the Oscar for Best Original Score goes to the collective sighs and groans of F1 drivers everywhere. Because sometimes silence speaks volumes. The final lap, a standing ovation for the unfiltered. And that, my friends, brings us to the checkered flag of our deep dive into F1 team radio. We've laughed, we've winced, and we've been reminded that behind every helmet, every carefully crafted PR statement, there's a human being trying to wrestle a beast of a machine while battling rivals' regulations and their own rapidly fraying nerves. These radio moments are the unfiltered soul of Formula One. They're why we love this sport, because even at the pinnacle of engineering and athletic prowess, it's still gloriously, dramatically human. And frankly, listening to these meltdowns, clapbacks, and cries of despair is half the fun. So, what were your favorite team radio moments that deserved an Oscar? Let us know in the comments below. We might just feature them in our next award show. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into F1's greatest performances, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss our next pit stop.